Well, welcome to Berkeley. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to keep this short because Barbara did a great job in giving you all the background of CIDR, and I want to get quickly to the science. But just a few logistical things. One is just to thank Barbara for everything she did to start this whole project in CIDR. So she's the one that makes all of this work. Also, if you haven't met her, Michaeli Ellsworth is very important in the background doing all the logistics. So if you have any logistical questions, ask her. And then, of course, there's Thorsten Becker and Richard Allen, my partners in crime. They're around over there. They were very instrumental in putting this together. So if you find any problems with the thing, blame me. But you can talk to any one of us if you have questions or comments on how to improve things. Okay, so as Barbara said, the idea here is we have a really nice opportunity to do interdisciplinary science, and a lot of you were invited because of your different expertises related to this grand theme of continent evolution and formation and destruction. The students, we had a lot of applicants, and we selected all of you based on your experience and CV. So we're really happy that you came. You should take this opportunity to talk to the faculty here, who are some of the best in the world. But at the same time, the faculty should talk to the students as much as you can. That's a way to keep us young. And so faculty have offices in Macomb. So in addition to talking to the faculty in the building, you can find their offices up there and have more in-depth discussions. Okay. So the structure is the weeks 1 and 2 are going to be mainly lectures and tutorials. And then weeks 3 and 4, I guess there'll be less faculty around. It'll be more driven by students, student projects. And during these first 2 weeks, as Barbara said, we're going to sort of try to develop projects or questions. And what we'd like to get across is a set of questions that the students, you guys will formulate and that you can pursue perhaps in weeks 3 and 4. So there are, of course, concrete things to get out of this, but one of the things that we were thinking of is in terms of formulating a problem, and we'll talk more about this later. We'll have a lot of afternoon sessions on this. The main thing is to try to define a problem or question that you think is important and exciting. Although you're not going to be evaluated formally, your job is sort of to convey to all your peers here how exciting that idea is. And of course, how tractable it is. You need to do a little bit of background research on what's already been done, and then lay out how you might approach this. And so, in a sense, it's like putting a proposal together. You might be able to get some preliminary data while you're here, some compilation of data or calculations, and then we'll see where it goes. Maybe a paper will turn out, or you can go to AGU to present an abstract. Okay, so in the mornings, it'll be lectures, and this is a broad audience. All the faculty who are giving lectures should just make sure you speak to a broad audience. Everyone should be not afraid to ask questions. There are no stupid questions. So, like I'm a geochemist, and there may be fundamental things I don't understand about seismology, and I won't be afraid to ask that, and vice versa. So that's about it. There's just a couple of things. We have a field trip on Sunday, and we're lucky that John Wakabayashi is going to come and help lead this trip, and he's an expert on the field geology of the Coast Ranges. So one of the things that we need is, I know you guys have signed up, but we probably need another head count just to figure out how much food we have to buy for the trip. And so I'll be sending out sign-up sheet. And the other thing is, on Saturday, John volunteered to lead a very informal trip. This will probably not be supported financially by Cider, I guess, but I mean, it depends on how many people show up. It'll probably be self-organized, and it'll be just in the local area, the Berkeley Hills area, and looking at some other Franciscan eclogites. But there may be some extensive hiking, so it might not be for everyone. But if you're interested in the informal one, just contact me, and we'll arrange our own travel for that. Okay, I guess that's about it. So there are other things I can mention later on. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. We have a few barbecues. Is there another one this week?
There's one this week tomorrow, which is all set for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, yeah. So barbecues, as we move along, our barbecues are going to be more informal. We'll need we're going to do it ourselves. It's not going to be catered. So we'll need some volunteers, preferably students, to go buy the food, and we'll just give you a credit card, I guess. Or anyway, there will be some guidelines for how many people are going to be there, and so we preferably need someone local on the ground who has a car, and yeah, okay, great. And then if anyone wants to help Graham, that's Graham Lederer there, go maybe 3 or 4 of you, okay? And we can work that out a little bit later. And did I miss anything? Yeah.